To meet the professional 170-pound fighters, first, fighting out of the Farmers Insurance, Thomas Swenson, red corner. From the Grudge Training Center in Denver, Colorado, please make welcome Romero. And now, fighting out of the last call, Tanner blue corner. From Factory X Muay Thai from Highlands Ranch, Colorado, please make welcome professional 170-pound bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Referee Eric Hines. All right, guys, guarantee that we're going both you guys. Pro fight, elbows, knees. Show these guys what maybe pros. Touch them up and let's go.
It's Aaron Romero representing Grudge Training Center in the brown trunks, facing off against Josh Cavan wearing the blue trunks representing Factory X Muay Thai. In this, a 170-pound professional fight in the professional division means you can throw elbows at any time, and you are allowed to knee to the head of your opponent while you're standing, and it's 5-minute rounds. And speaking of 5-minute rounds, it's going to be a difficult or a rather long 5 minutes for Romero if Cavan's able to control position here like he's doing early in the fight. Romero had a pretty standout career about 5 years ago, I think maybe, and then he stepped away from competition, and this is, I believe, the second fight back for him.
Yeah, and you know, you got Josh Cavan, who's athletic as all get out, and you know, he puts you up against the cage and starts to impose that grinding type of fight that he's so accustomed to. You know, that's a problem for most guys that come in here at 170 pounds.
Absolutely agreed, Ron. And Cavan, one more time, able to put it on the mat. I want to go back about maybe 8 or 10 seconds ago. There was a really strong exchange of knees, and I think both of them landed a knee to the head. Really nice job. The last time I saw Mr. Romero fight, maybe a number of months ago, he won his fight by knockout with a flying knee. It was just a beautiful technique, and so we're going to watch for that, and that's what he tried to score as Cavan lowered levels for the takedown, but Cavan able to wrap him up, put it on the mat, and start grinding away like you talked about, Ron.
Yeah, and this is the kind of fight that Josh Cavan wants. This is exactly the fight that Josh Cavan wants. He wants to be in a grueling type of, you know, grinder fight where he's on top of you, he's delivering ground and pound from the top, and he's literally controlling the fight in all aspects right now. Not only is he controlling it from the top game, but he's really also got a very good position going by pinning Aaron Romero against the cage.
And I'm seeing some blood. I think it's coming from the head of Romero. I'm not exactly certain, but you're right. Cavan starting to oppose his will here. Knee on biceps. Nice job shutting down the defense of Romero a little bit. And what we're seeing Cavan do here is a beautiful job with his head pressure. You cannot strike with your head, but you can put your forehead against your opponent's body and pressure with it in order to hold them into place. And Cavan using his head like a third hand right now in order to help control the positioning of Romero. Romero doing a lot of the right things, trying to get on a hip earlier. He had his knees in between, was trying to push off, able to get him, or trying to get himself out of this position, wanted to scramble back up, but Cavan just has an answer for everything positionally here. And now Cavan's starting to go to the elbow game. That's the second or third that he skipped across.
And you know, and that's a very dangerous place for Aaron Romero to be because, you know, elbows cut, as we all know. And again, Cavan's just doing an outstanding job of really pinning Romero against this cage here. This is really where you can really take the life out of somebody in the first round just by imposing a game, a style just like this, where you are against the cage, your opponent has nowhere to go, and you have side hip pressure right now just like this. Almost impossible to stop.
Yeah, referee Eric Hines was coming down taking a close look at it because there was a strong and prolonged flurry from Cavan. If he can put that together again, he might be looking toward a finish. But you said it, Ron, just trying to get yourself up off the mat, trying to defend, trying to carry the weight of your opponent. It's just absolutely grueling. And Cavan posturing up to get some bigger strikes now. The problem with that is what we saw right there. Romero able to bump his hips, scoot out to the side, has his back on the cage. He's going to try to stand up. Cavan, however, going to grab a wrist, rip a hand out, put Romero back down, and we're over here in the corner of Cavan where he's able to take instructions and they can see what's going on from a couple of different angles, let their fighter know exactly what needs to be done as well as what might be coming.
that, and you know, and this also shows a level of ring generalship here, that you're not far away from your corner. You're actually right in front of your corner. You know, just like you said, JR, Cavan is able to get instruction just from his own coaches and teammates because he's right here in their corner. For Aaron Romero right now, he's literally got to get out of this spot. This fight is just about to be finished here, and this is about to be done, and this fight is over.
And congratulations, Factory X fighter Josh Cavan, going to go home with the victory. Romero thinking it was a little bit of an early stoppage, but Eric Hines right in there, able to take a look at it. Saw the head bounce loose a couple of times. That's the end of the fight, and Coach Extraordinaire Mark Montoya in there giving Cavan a little lift of congratulations, and Dr. Alex Constantinita is trying to shut him down just for a second so he can get a look at it, make sure eyes are clear and that the teeth are still lining up.
Yes, sir. Outstanding performance from Josh Cavan. Outstanding performance. I got to tell you, that's one of his better performances that I've seen. Really dominant from start to finish of the fight. And I know that he's put a lot of work into this, and I know that, you know, he's really grown a lot. And this is really a very big moment for Josh Cavan right now. Rightfully so. Outstanding performance, and kudos to him and his team. And let's not forget about Aaron Romero. You referenced it perfectly, JR. This is an iconic figure of Colorado fighting. And make no mistake about it, he absolutely has nothing to be discouraged about in his own performance. He just happened to be outgunned today by a bigger gun. And makes no difference on his toughness, on any of his legacy here, nothing.
Number one, referee Hines has got a stop to this fight. Declaring winner by TKO, Josh Cavan. All right, Sean, the cage with Josh. Josh has been doing this a long time, man. I know you see you got a list of people to thank, so we won't talk too long about the fight, but was that one pretty much what you expected coming into it?
You know, I fought a lot of personal demons these last 2 months, and I'm just very thankful for everyone that's here for me. So, thank you guys.
Congratulations for getting it done, brother. Some people you want to thank now?
Yeah, first and foremost, I just want to thank God. I want to thank my sponsors. I got Rocky Mountain Flagging, Project Cars, Wolf Auto, Man or Beast, Hard Rock Cafe, Ready, Fit, Go, Proven, the guys at Final Word, my wellness team at Deepest Promise, Denver Chiropractic, Revitalized Massage Therapy, my coaches and my teammates at Factory X, Lando Performance, my mental coach Gail at Mental Edge, my friends and family, my fans. Two more things, guys. My wife was nominated for 2 Emmys, and the Emmys were tonight. We had no clue she won, so I hope she did. My buddy Joe, who graduated from the Firefighter Academy yesterday. And then Tyler Martin and Amber, where you guys at? My buddy Tyler and his wife Amber, they lost their 15-month-old baby, and I'm going to dedicate this fight to them. So,
congratulations on the victory, man. It's good to see you back in the cage. Give it up once again for